Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is video number 75 for multi-vendor e-commerce website in Django with ReactJs. In this video, we will fetch all the customers related to this vendor products, right? So in our previous video, we have seen that how we can perform the action, right? Like we click on this, it will change the status. We click on this, it will change the, uh, of course, the status, right? And we will see how we can apply the signals that so customer, if the status order status is pending, the customer cannot download that project, right? So that product, so we will see that when we will modify this, right? So here we have the customers. Now in this video we will fetch the customers related to products which are added by this vendor, the current vendor, right? And then next we will work on the orders and the remove from list functionality. So let's fetch the customers. So what we need to do, first of all, let's actually close all the things, close others. Let's open seller customer.js, right? And remove these two things. All right. Now let's see. So what we have, we need this use state and use effect. Let's import this before the sidebar, right? And now in this we need to fetch the customer. So let's add this copy and paste here vendor id from local storage, order item. So we'll say uh, customer list, and here we will say set customer list, right? And this is user state, and here we will say vendor item, let's say customers, right? So vendor id, we'll see, we'll define this url in the backend. We'll see when we define. Now we need to define this function. So fetch data, so we'll copy this, right? And then this one, and let's use this set customer list, right? Okay, so now it should fetch all the customers. So let's console.log, and we will say customer list. Okay, all right. So now let's go to backend url. So backend api main url. So we need to fetch vendor customers, right? So we'll copy this one, right? And let's paste here, and we'll say customers. So we'll say vendor customer list, right? Now let's see what we are doing in this function. So here we are fetching. Let's copy this one and paste here, and let's say vendor customers, what's the name, vendor customer list. Okay, so what we need to do, query set vendor, right? Serializer is we need to do what we need to do. We need to fetch all the get super query set. Okay, so filter. Okay, let's say order. Okay, and this is order item, no, order serializer, right? And this is order model, correct? Yeah, correct. Now here this is vendor id. Now we need to fetch customers, right? So let's look the model order. Okay, So if order items, okay, order item, we need to do order item, not order items. And here we have order item serializer, because vendor is product is connected in the order item, and in the product we have connected with the vendor, right? So that we have adding here the order item serializer. Now, so what it will do, in the order item serializer we will say product vendor id. So what it will fetch, it will fetch all the products related to this vendor, right? And we need to fetch all the customers, right? So we'll say uh, vendor customer list, we need this list order, we should fetch order items, we should fetch customers, unique customers. Okay, let's see that. We have order items, we have orders, and order is not connected with anything. Order items is connected with the order, and product vendor. Okay, so it will fetch all the products connected to this vendor, but we need to fetch all the orders connected to this vendor. The main thing is all the orders connected to this vendor. So we are fetching here. Okay, what is saying base URL? Let's define the base URL. Copy this one, paste here. Orders we have, how we fetch. Okay, so we are fetching vendor order items. Okay, we are fetching order items, we are not fetching orders, but we are fetching order items. Okay, let's do one thing then. Let's do one thing. In the query set customer list, right? So we'll say product vendor id, it will fetch all the order items. We'll say, we will say customers. Okay, let's see, what it is returning, then we will define that. Okay, so if I go to customers, if I go to debug here, network tab, so it is saying customers. If I go here, response, result, one thing, it's saying order, right? And customer equal to 2. Okay, so let's go to serializer, and we'll go to order, and we'll go to depth 1, and we'll see here it should show the customer data. Okay, showing customer data. All right, now we need to show here everything. Okay, let's see. So customer list, remove this one. Here we have map. Now we have this tr, cut this, paste here, and we'll say item index, right? So here index plus 1, this will become the serial number. Now name should be item dot order dot customer. Okay, let's see what it is saying. Okay, and in the network tab, what we have, item dot order dot, okay, customer dot user dot name, right? Okay, name is not showing, so we have model for the customer. We should have customer address, customers, no, customer. Hmm. It should show the username. So we have this. Let's go to customer serializer. Customer serializer. Here we are. And in the customer serializer, let's define the depth one. Right? So let's see. In the customer, it should show mobile profile status ID user 4 super initiate customer serializer. Yes, everything is okay. It should show the name. Okay, we'll see that why this is not showing, but currently we can show the ID or just the we can show this mobile. Let's see. Okay, for the email we need to fetch the user data because customer is connected with the user. For the mobile we already have a space here, right? But we are fetching the data, but we need to fetch the information of user also. Okay, so we have a serializer order item serializer. We have product order product, let's say customer, let's say user, right? So order dot customer, order dot customer dot user, right? So in the presentation we can see how it will show. So we have order customer object, and in the user it is only returning the ID. Let's see. Oh, sorry. User serializer, customer serializer, sorry. Here, okay, now we have first name, last name, username. Let's show the mobile item dot user dot mobile, no, okay, item dot customer dot mobile. Some fields are in the customer, some fields are in the user dot first name, let's say username. Okay, now we should have email, but I'm sure we don't have. Oh, we have. Okay, so this is it. So the main thing is in the serializer. So this is the default and this is the two representation that what we want to do in the representation, right? So it is fetching the data, it is fetching all the data, order, customer, user, right? And we need and we need all this data, right? So in the next video we will work on the orders. We will fetch this particular customer order for this particular vendor, right? And we'll fetch remove from the list, so it will just temporarily delete the data from this list or hide from the list. We will play with the status, right? We will do this in the next video. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you are, not you are only, we are learning something, and we are trying to do our we are just improve our knowledge, and I'm sharing my knowledge. You can also share. So if you are beginner, maybe it will take time, but if you follow the instructions, the videos, if you watch the videos again, you will find the right answer. And if you need the source code, then I hope you know that. So code artisan lab, github.codeartisan lab, just click on this public repo. The source code is in a private repo, this is public. So here I have defined the instructions. And if you can do this, then this will be big support for me, right? And I will give you the access of the source code, right? So please share, comment, like, and as much as you can. And in the next video we will work on these sections, right? So I'm trying to complete this in a very good way, and trying to complete all the functionalities. So thank you so much for watching the video, and if you have any query, any comment, then please add in the comment section. Thank you so much.